Well, hello, everybody. John with you, and yeah, I don't know. What is it? It's Wednesday night, and I am between two of my favorite television shows. I only watch 3 shows on television. That's all I watch. Everything else is like DVDs or Netflix or whatever, streaming. I only watch 3 shows. I don't have television, to be honest with you. I just watch on my computer, and I watch either on their like computer network thing or like pirated websites. Yeah, for real. The only 3 shows I watch, and they're all reality shows: Survivor, um, RuPaul's Drag Race, love it, and usually Project All Stars. And as fate would have it, all 3 of them are running right now. So I have to watch, keep up with these 3 shows at one time, which I kind of hate doing, but I do like those shows. And I just finished Project Runway, which is an all-stars this season. Half American and half international winners of the series. And, with Alyssa Milano, who I like. I like Alyssa Milano. She's kind of quirky, but I really miss Tim Gunn not being on the All-Stars. I really like him, but I do like Alyssa Milano. Anyway, I just finished watching that, and I'm going to watch Survivor after I'm done with this, but I thought I'd take a break and do a little reclining vlog because, I just felt like it. Not a lot going on, but just mention a few things. What's happening? Oh, I have jury duty coming up. Yeah, I got summoned for jury duty March 19th, I think it is. I have to go in coming up. So I did. You ever done jury duty? I've done it once before, but it was so long ago. I mean, it was like a dozen years ago or so, or longer, that I don't remember when we go in, like we were selected that day, but I don't remember whether there was like a trial actually beginning that day and we just went from being selected to a trial, or whether the trial was like the next day or two, or whether it was like a week after that, or I don't remember. I mean, the trial was, I think, just one day. It was not like a big deal, but I just I don't remember when it happened. So anyway, I hope it's not like a really long, drawn-out thing. I don't mind doing it. I don't like doing it. I mean, it really bothered me doing it the last time. I kind of lost sleep and just didn't. I don't like sitting in the seat of judgment, man. I don't like it. I don't like it. And it just, it was uncomfortable, very uncomfortable. But you got to do what you got to do. Anyway, that's happening. Oh, you know what I wanted to tell you about? Okay, this is so lame, and we laugh about, I don't know if this person is really millennials, but, millennials or whatever. I just think a lot of people generally, I'm shocked sometimes at what people don't know. Not like I'm some kind of brainiac, I'm certainly not at all, but I'm amazed sometimes when somebody doesn't know certain things that you just think everybody knows. I don't know. A girl that I work with sometimes, I mean, nice enough girl. It's not, anything like that, but and I'll go ahead and just talk about it because she'll never watch this because she really doesn't watch TV, doesn't watch YouTube because it's all satanic and it's owned by the Jewish syndicate, and yeah, she's like, I don't know. She had kind of a bad life, drugs and whatever, alcohol and stuff, I don't know, earlier, and she's been through rehab, and she's like a born again, really super uber, Christian person now, which is really good for her. I would never knock that because, I mean, I'm a spiritual person, but not, well, some people would say I'm not, whatever. I think I am, but maybe not with a real specific denomination or religion. But she, I wouldn't knock that because, I mean, there have been people in my own family that, like, went through horrible things and bad things, and just went to some very sort of religious organization and really got their life straightened out and became, really good parents and things after that. So I would never knock it. I mean, like, absolutely go for it. Although we do have discussions about things sometimes where I'm just kind of blown away by what she doesn't know about the religion that she adheres to. Sometimes you think, you know anything about this religion, really? But anyway, aside from that, what was so funny to me, we were talking one day, and three things she didn't know that blew my mind. We were talking about a little bit about politics and about Trump, and I had mentioned, well, when he was campaigning, that whole video came out, with Billy Bush and him saying, oh, he wants to grab women by their private parts using, not appropriate language. And she didn't believe me. She was like, well, what are you talking about? Like, he wouldn't have said that. I'm like, sweetheart, yeah, I mean, he said it. And of course, right away, you can pull it up on YouTube or whatever, like, here, listen to this. She had never heard that. Like, she'd never, ever heard that. And I thought, how is that even possible that you were alive in the 21st century and you did not hear about that when it happened? The other thing that blew me away, too, we were talking one day about the day that we had the false missile alert here, when we thought there was an incoming missile. Well, we thought it was real, right? For half an hour, we thought this was it. There was incoming missiles here. And what we had done that day, and I was at work at the coffee shop, and I actually, we cleared it out, and I closed, and I was going to the beach, because I had told her I wanted to just be sitting on the beach and be vaporized, because I had no desire, if this was it, I had no desire to survive it. I don't want to live in some weird post-apocalyptic zombie world or whatever, and it was going to be really bad, and I'm happy, and I'm just going to go to the beach. And I said, I'm going to be, to me, like who the lucky people were in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. To me, the lucky people were the ones that were outside, that just got vaporized right away, and they were shadows, on the buildings and shadows on the sidewalks, because they didn't really suffer anything. They were just like, boom, gone, and didn't have to spend the next, 6 months dying of radiation poisoning and all of that. So that's what I wanted to do. And she was looking at me like I was speaking some totally foreign language, and apparently, as we were talking about it, she had no idea that the United States had ever dropped an atomic bomb on Hiroshima. She'd never heard that. And I'm just thinking, like, I don't know what to say. Like, I just don't know what to say about that. How could you not know that? So weird. The other thing that she did, this is more, pop culture again, but that blew me away, as we were talking about the Super Bowl after it had happened. And I don't know, remember who it is, whoever that guy is. I think from Maroon 5 or whatever, that they made such a big deal about it at the halftime show because he took his shirt off and he was shirtless during the halftime show. I mean, like, he was a guy, like, whatever, whoop-de-doo, But anyway, made a big deal. And I had made some reference to, well, Janet Jackson did too, but it was, like, supposedly not intentionally. Guess what? She had never heard that Janet Jackson had a wardrobe malfunction at the Super Bowl. Never heard it. Just like, I mean, I am not some person that keeps up with a lot of pop culture and whatever, but I just thought, how could you never have heard that? Anyway, that's my story of my coworker that, I don't know. I wonder what's going on in that brain, in that mind. I don't know. Yeah. What else is happening? Well, I'll tell you what I'm thinking about. I'm not 100% sure about doing this, but you may or may not know. that I have an online radio station called Hawaiian Hi-Fi, which is my gigantic, huge Hawaiian record collection, which you can see over there, part of it, and over back in here. It's kind of messy, but don't look at that. Uh, lots and lots of Hawaiian records, and I have a radio station that has Hawaiian music, easy listening kind of Hawaiian music from that collection, right? And I was just thinking lately, I've just gotten a bug about it the past, I don't know, like the past couple weeks. I've been thinking I'd like to do another radio station in addition to it, that's just the old easy listening Muzak kind of records that you get everywhere in the dollar bins that like nobody wants anymore and they're trying to get rid of. Because I've always loved that kind of music. I've liked it. I collect it, but I don't keep it because I don't have space. So I collect Hawaiian records, but the easy listening records I get for like $1 all over the place. Digitize them, record them, so I have them on the external hard drive, and then get rid of them. Photograph the artwork, and it's gone. Because I just have a place to keep it, and it's $1. And people are like just dumping that stuff. But I kind of love it, and I thought it would be sort of fun to do a radio station with that. Because there's not a lot of it out there. There is like easy listening, but it tends to be kind of soft rock, not really true of the old easy listening music. Your Mantovani orchestras and Billy Vaughn's and your singers like Johnny Mathis and Doris Day and whatever. So I'm thinking I might do that. And I was laughing at work with a coworker of mine. We were thinking like, well, what do you call it? I mean, what do you call like because it used to be called elevator music too, like elevator vinyl. Is that what I call it? Because I'd love it to know when you hear the name like what it means. So we're just throwing a lot of names out there, and I love the term queasy listening too, because it's going to be very tongue in cheek. Like I would do stingers and IDs that made fun of what we were doing. That we love it, we really love it, and we enjoy it. But yeah, we get that this is like nobody wants this music anymore except us weirdos. And we were laughing at it. One of the other names that it was sometimes called is mood music. And we were just throwing ideas out there and laughing, and I was thinking, yeah, I like mood music, like what, but like what, like sultry mood music, or vinyl mood, elevator, what, like, I don't know, what, and just throwing things out there, and I don't know whether she said it or I said it, and somebody just said, well, like, moody mood music, and like the minute whoever said it, I don't know if it was me or her, but I was like, moody mood music. Like, it just makes me laugh to say that. Like, I think that's it. I think it's just going to be, and I could hear the IDs, like, just doing ridiculous station IDs. I record my own IDs, and one of the girls that I used to work with has a really good radio voice. She records IDs for the Hawaiian station. The both of us do the voiceovers for that station, so we would do it for moody mood music, but I just hear like these funny ideas that we could do, just making fun of all of it. Like, you have to have that kind of voice, that sultry, chocolatey voice for it. Like, to say like, when Geritol isn't enough, there's moody mood music. Like, wouldn't that be great? Moody mood music, the X-Lax of radio stations. I've fallen and I can't get up, but I can still listen to moody mood music. It's like endless, right? Like, there's just so much you could do. So I'm not 100% sure, but I kind of think I even did a logo for it today. I made one up, so I'm kind of thinking I'm going to do it, but we'll see. I don't know. I mean, it's money. It's not that much to do it, though. I mean, it's more, and whatever. I don't know. It would be fun. I'll probably do it. I don't know. Anyway. Moody mood music. Moody mood music. I don't know. Should be fun. Yeah, I guess that's kind of all that's happening right now. Weather in Hawaii has been quite cold for us. I mean, like getting down into the lower 60s, sometimes upper 50s at night. We don't have heaters or anything, so that's quite chilly for us. And, getting up into the mid 70s, which is lately it's been getting in the mid 70s, so that's a little bit cool for us. But I mean, you can't really complain. It's not the kind of weather we're normally used to, but we don't have no 8 feet of snow and winds and rains and snow and everything that's happening on the mainland. But just know that that crazy weather that you're getting on the mainland seems to be happening everywhere. It seems to be affecting all over. I mean, even here in Hawaii, we're getting weather that's not normal for us, and we've been getting it for quite a while now. So I've been buying hats. I never liked hats before, but I've been wearing a lot of hats lately. Fedoras, you know, caps. Not baseball hats, though. I don't like baseball hats. But whatever. Anyway, I think that's enough. You've been listening to me rambling enough. Okay, so have a good week, and we will talk to you guys later.